I, I am officially one of the ambassadors of Lock Nation.
Guys, let's get some energy.
Baby, it's your boy, Township Hustler. It's another episode. Welcome to the Israel Podcast Files. Moving with intent, to the home of the Trailblazers. Ngibuyile nenye episode. It's gonna be crisp, it's gonna be soft and soft and soft. But I am humbling one bafethu. Nisathi nibhekile nje ngiphethe a beautiful, a gorgeous lady who's gonna be taking us on a journey. Stay tuned. Hello, Katlego.
Hi Nathi,
Unjani?
ngiyaphila unjani?
Ngiyaphila man. Ngithi ngokumeme sizohlala phansi and basically give you your flowers in terms of the work you do and what you've been able to do so far. Can you tell us ukuthi ubani uKatlego and ubuyaphi?
Okay, so firstly, thank you for having me. And Katlego is a 33-year-old from Katlego Springs. I was born and bred in Katlego Springs. Okay, so Katlego was born with Spastic Cerebral Palsy. It basically means that part of my brain was injured, and yeah.
Before just dive deep into that, I just want us to paint a picture of from the day uzalwa to now. Let's just go back a bit and just see Kale from Labo so people get to understand and get to get information to be educated about the episode. So basically what we want to do, uKatlego beka umuntu onjani nje your early formative years, umuntu onjani?
Okay, I had a childhood like any other child. Family, I am because of my family, But I never saw myself as different. Instead, my friends and I would actually take my condition as an advantage because we would the thing you would see when people see someone on a wheelchair, they would give the money or something like that, But not only that, I remember this one day, well, it was the school holidays. And so in the start, they had an apricot cake.
Okay.
So we had to get lotion. If everyone wants them. So on that day, one of my friends, she's like, guys, I was saying that make opel and then guys how opel and that day she immediately went to he saw I was like, guys, I pay and I can boldly say I've had a big personality from a very young age. I was raised by my mom, with the assistance of my grandparents. I have one one sister, and endless aunt, endless cousins. If I were to count them, I don't even.
Kugcwele
Yeah,
nje.
good
Kugcwele
name,
kuningi.
good name.
And you are,
And
ne?
then, yeah, understand.
Ngiyakuthola.
So yeah.
So I want us to dive deeper into family, man, because there's so many misconceptions in the space. And unkumbuze enye into while I was doing some community work, I visited an old age home, Extension 3, and then I got there, I got to get the reality of the space where when we entered, we came to help, but what they told us is don't treat us with sympathy. Ungasifileli sorry, thina we are differently abled. From that day, and they showed it live whereby one guy was on a wheelchair, but engadini and normal achale and do some stuff. I want us to dive deeper into family, especially zone into your family. How have they played a role in your confidence, in your self-esteem, and how was the journey of it, accept the condition?
Okay, so I'll start off by saying this. I am my mother's firstborn. So imagine when you've gone through pregnancy, nothing is wrong with the giving birth of your child, your first time mother, and a few, like after 1 year, you are told that your daughter has cerebral palsy. Like, I can't imagine what you went through, because, I mean, it's your first daughter, your first child, so you've got a lot of expectations, like, and sending. But I guess with the support of her parents and her siblings, it was easy for her to accept. And then, in terms of my family, okay, growing up, I got like and I still am one of the life of the party, with family gatherings and whatnot. But my family has never treated me any different, But there's a but. They, I guess it's because of how society is now. It's not as safe as it is, or it's not as safe as they used to have it, So there are certain things, like yesterday, I went out with a friend of mine, and initially initially the plan was to go to family lifestyle, but when they got there, we were confused. Should we go to Bahamas or come? I'm not gonna get nothing in Ghana forever. Bahamas, That's something that and especially because we are attending visa. So I was like, I need to hear you guys first from my heart. Okay. So at Kyle, when I left, I think that they heard the Bahama, yes. So they did not know it's there's a change of plan. And also, I told them I'm going for like 2 hours at the most. And 2 hours became 1 hour extra. 1 hour became 2 hours. Yeah, so
Time was lost.
but also, so, I remember saying to Sarah how I'm saying I'm told phone calls would be winning from Ukok, especially Ukok, where you upon but how ang told back ang told call ang again number yeah, so Nang bogan, I'm saying, turning you on a call back. So they are very protective of me, because obviously I am more vulnerable as to other people. But I am trying my best to let them know, good guys. Number one, you installed the big values in me to trust in what you have taught me. I know the difference between right and wrong. I'm a responsible young adult, So yeah, I mean, my cousins would crack jokes about my condition, There was this one time in June, I went out with my 2 cousins, and the one said, "Okay, guys, let's do a toast." And I'm like, "How do I do a toast now?" And they both laughed so much, and now I was asking them out of sarcasm. I did not take it too hard. I just trying to be Katlego, the Katlego that they know,
Would you say sarcasm, humor has been like a coping mechanism in terms of how you've dealt with different situations at times?
No. Look, it's not a coping, it's who I am, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I want us to go back into because I hear you saying words, and yeah, I've done some bit of research, but I want us to explain them in a layman's language. Umuntu obukele ongazange ayizwe into so omunye experience but akayazi term yakhona in a sense. Because sometimes we grouped into as long as you're in a wheelchair or you in that space, nonke niyafana.
Yeah.
So I heard you saying cerebral palsy.
Palsy.
And I've seen what it characterized into different like as based on it differs according to your condition. I'd like us to start from you explaining what it is and the difference between maybe 2 or 3 of the conditions.
Not you are throwing me under the bus because I did not see that on camera.
I know, just to your best of your ability. What I'm trying to say, just the way you understand it and what you've been exposed to. I'm just building up somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. So with me, it's spastic cerebral palsy. By spastic, it means you do not have control of your body. I would, for instance, kick, and it's unexpected. It's an involuntary movement, and also it also affected my speech, and then the CPO, you are just on a wheelchair and you good usage of your arms, Yeah. I think that's the best. Yeah.
And then I want us to dive into schooling. Yeah, the journey schooling, because I feel like that's where the meat is, schooling. How was the journey schooling from where it started? From the start, I don't know where it started, but I could say primary? Growing up or
No.
crash?
Yeah.
We can take it there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take it.
Okay, so I went to a special school. It's in Braintrust. It's called Brain School.
Okay.
So I was amongst the first black children to be enrolled in that school in 1995.
Okay.
And like, you know, the staff members, the teachers, the GAs were all like fantastic, you know. And I remember as one of the teachers was like, yeah, your mom dressed you up, wow, you know. And okay, diving into primary primary school, just like any other primary school, you but that's when I can say that some things went south. Because okay, remember I don't have the usage of my arms as well. So grade 1, grade 2, I cope grade 3. I remember there was a discussion about me, psychologists, the teachers, yeah, they have them all the time regarding all the children, you know, and they came to a conclusion that I would have to repeat grade 3. And it wasn't because of how I performed academically.
Okay.
It was simply because, let's see, I fell back in terms of time.
Oh.
You know, but yeah, and I'm grateful that I did
Okay.
repeat grade 3 because the very same year that I repeated grade 3. I made now I refer to him as my younger brother, Karao Pule. You know, Karao, this day, very protective of me. When I break up with someone, he's the first one to know, and he'd be like, hey, yeah, you know,
Some more.
yeah, I'll be like, no, you don't, you know. And yeah, so Karao Pule played a very big role in my schooling career because can I just dive into high school? Oh, but before that, grade, like I was always in the top 2, top 3.
Academically.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was like known with the great top achiever of the class.
Okay.
You know, and I'm very unapologetic about that. You know. And in grade grade 6, I remember
Before in terms of the grading, I want us to go into the school as its own, the facilities.
okay.
The facilities. When you enrolled, how was it? And throughout, as you were going grade by grade, how was the facilities from an institution perspective? What facilities were they accommodative of you?
Because it's a special school, yes, they were.
Accommodative.
Yes, in all aspects. They have had physiotherapists, they had occupational therapists, speech therapists, and you know, so that school is one of the best schools in Gauteng.
And then in terms of transportation,
Okay.
From, I bet, was
Yeah.
and you were traveling.
Yes.
How, paint us a picture about that.
Okay. So every morning, my mom wakes me up to prepare me, and then Linda is transport England, and then Mafia couldn't our mama around like we are waiting for kids to arrive so that they can assist them to go to the certain classes. So that that's how I used to travel, and yeah.
Okay. And then I see, as we journey on in terms of the grading in school, I see you were able to establish yourself. And no, ma'am, I think sometimes you kuluma lightly, but the work you've been able to do so far, I think has pushed the needle so far, because while I'm always engaging with you, I'm learning a lot as myself. It's challenging me and how I see things. So I'd like us to dive deeper now into the foundation, because I see there's a foundation arm to you, where you are you are lobbying and an activist in that space. Tell us more about the Living Able Foundation. Ukuthi ibuyaphi nje, because mina ngibona uKatlego usesikolweni bekafunda dealing with life as it comes, and now there's a foundation at play. Tell us.
Nathi, with all due respect, can you allow me to share something
Okay.
before
The floor is yours.
before I answer your question?
Yeah, the floor is yours.
I painted my schooling journey as very good and very long. Okay. It's if I don't tell this, then I'd be lying.
Okay.
So, 2005, I told my mom I want to go to boarding school at the same school. She's like, why? Because on the transport, like, and and I'm like, Mom, like, I need to live, be independent, And she was like, okay, let's wait until you go to grade 7. I got to grade 7. There was been the first day of hostel, and everyone very welcoming. But in actual honesty, the reason why I wanted to go to boarding school is that all my friends were in boarding school, so the thing of I miss out on a lot that happens. So I would have to catch up the next day with this happened, I was out there and but 2009 I was in grade 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a particular individual
Okay.
whose name I don't think is what even mentioning.
Okay.
But me and this individual from 2007 were the best of friends.
Okay.
Where she was, I was, where I was, she was. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then she had a learning disability, so she would push me around, and we were like, I would refer to her as the able-bodied version of myself, because we had exactly the same like we were the thing about cheese girl in a nutshell, and we're unapologetic about that. So we get one moment is your ride and die. And then 2 years later month is he tells you, I can't be friends with you anymore. You know why? I said, no, you are an inconvenience to me. Because now I can't go to the port because of I need to be with people. I can't like go anywhere because I'm with you. And she was an emotional crutch because from grade 7 I had a group of girls. Now, mind you, they all had disabilities, but they bullied me. And this individual would be my emotional crutch. She'd be like the person that would tell these people, oh, guys, never got the hello. And then 2 years later, she's telling me this, and I'm like, yo, it hit me hard. It hit me hard. Okay, my best friend is doing this, and she's stating reasons, and she would get me. I am umtalo doing, you know, and okay, it was in May to June. I'm still trying to get a hold of her to try and fix things. And then my mom also tries to intervene. And the words that she said to my mom were, is there an age restriction to the show?
I don't think.
Okay.
Here you are free to talk.
Okay.
It's an open platform. Even ginger.
She was like, please leave me alone. You bitch. And she's a year older than me, but like she's insulting my mom like that, you know. And that's when I was like, okay, it's okay, but after the June holidays, we went back to school a day before, just to unpack our luggage and so that everything is sorted. So, immortal, living the my bag, not your bag. I'm like, yo, okay, but I'm telling myself, good luck, relax, you know, don't feel any way, you know, it's going to be okay. Okay, sing again, again. I'm like, okay. And then we had 2 other roommates, you know. And it was difficult for them because we are roommates, but 2 of them are not speaking to each other. So, like, but I would be lying if I said they took sides. So, what brought me further was this individual showing the group of girls that were bullying me. So, the school psychologist could, a good 2 months when I said, I'm not going to school. I'm not going to school. Until the deputy principal called my mom, Miss Mkhonza, Katlego missing class in grade 9. If you miss so many days, then you are out going to be removed of the school role. So I had to go back. When I go back, I saw the school psychologist. She said to me, I have severe depression. And I need to start antidepressants ASAP. Okay. And her reason was that my disability is only I'm coming to the realization of the severity of my disability. So, and it's going to happen with every achievement, every milestone of my life. So, Dr. Gal said, she was saying that I needed to take them for the rest of my life. And okay, I took them, and yeah, so basically I was bullied, and it was not the greatest of times. Because we are in a school full of, we are in a special school, and you think, Uguchi, these people understand, we understand one another. But that did not stop them from bullying.
So while that was happening, how do you remember how you were feeling at that point?
Yes, I do.
You mind telling us a picture?
No problem, because it's something I've overcame. So I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
It was bad to a point where I had suicidal thoughts. I wanted to die. I kept on asking God, why me? Why can't you take me instead? I'm tired of living. And I even thought of doing euthanasia, which is assistive dying.
Assisted dying.
It's legal. It's legalized in other countries, but in South Africa it's not. Assisted euthanasia is okay. It's for people with severe cancer.
Okay.
And they feel like they can't put up with the pain. And for example, I'll say to you, Nkosinathi, some put an extra dosage to my medication. And I will write a letter saying my goodbyes. But I always thought the person who would help me would always think of themselves as a murderer. So it was very, very tricky for me. Yes, I wanted to die. I researched on euthanasia. What are the pros and cons? That's how bad it was.
Wow, you okay? Very interesting, very interesting. And then from how were you able to overcome all of that ordeal?
Okay, with a lot of psychology and girl bullying. He was so supportive, and to this day,
Still supportive.
I thank the Lord I have someone like him. Because there was a time where he was a grade lower than me. And the girls were not interested in pushing me from one class to the next. Because I was like, can I please see your timetable? And then put it in, And he was like, I just haven't looked at something. And then I'm like, it's in my bag, check it out. He takes it and he's like, I'm coming back. So he takes my diary with the time to asking a boy. And I'm like, okay, look out when I'm like, he's very weird, but I love him regardless. And so, and I could see this thing is hurting him, So, how after 10 minutes, he has my diary with the timetable, and he's also got an A4 paper. So I said, okay, give me. And then I'm like, and then he's like, don't worry anymore. I'm like, don't worry about what? And he's like, don't worry about how you're going to get to class. And I went to go make a copy of your timetable. So I can rather be late from my class, but when the school bells ring, I leave class and I fetch you and I make sure you are in class. So he was honestly, one of, if I can say, he was God sent.
I want us to try something, right?
Okay.
Regarding Yen. What message? Say directed go here. Hopefully it will get to him. What do you want to say to Mlingani right now with the woman you're becoming and all your life journey?
Grabo itumeleng pule. Krabby, as I call you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you've done for me. We went from being classmates to being friends, and now we are family. I am the only daughter, and you are the only son, and I've got two gorgeous nieces, one niece and one nephew, and just know I'm always going to be there for your children, whether you like it or not. And like I stopped counting at 20 years, and all I can say is 27 years, 27, no, 20 something years in, and a lifetime to go. I love you, Mpanak. Don't you ever think twice about my love for you. Thank you so much.
On that very same note, what would you like to say to your mom and your family?
Yeah, okay. My mom, Miraga, no matter Fu Ellen Mkhonza. Katlego Mkhonza. I am the woman I am today because of you and the sacrifices that you've had to do for me. And for that, I'll forever be grateful. And I pray that God keeps you so that you continue on seeing the fruits of your labor. And into my family, on running, but guys, thank you for, like, when mom isn't around, I know that one of you is gonna come to the rescue. When the going gets tough, some of you are a phone call away. And like when depression hits, you guys are a phone call away. And you've done so much for me. Be it small or big, but it has never gone unnoticed. And I also say to you guys that I also wish that God keeps me, because I am, because you guys are. And can I mention my grand?
Feel free.
No, can I not cry?
Hayi sinayo nethi
Can I not
khuleka
cry?
siphethe konke.
I know that my grandfather is late. But Uncle taught me so many things in life. So many things in life. I am this well-spoken individual because of Uncle. Uncle berang enough qualification, but narangena. They will say, yo, Mkhonza now, working dictionary yet. My grandfather was one of my biggest cheerleaders. And I remember if I'll cry about something, he'll say, ich, deinem, als Malkara, Gubernando, estaba parado entre doing, and I'll never forget the day when you said to me, Katlego, I'm cool. Even if we can get married. Not if, but when, because I surely will get married. I still want you to keep the Mkhonza name up high. And I made a promise to that man, which should I get married, and I would use it double barrel or stick to Katlego Mkhonza. And even with my potentials, they know with Katlego, it's always going to be Katlego Mkhonza. And to Ukogam and Skim Saga. So Ukogam, it's your 5 a.m. prayers that have assisted me. You speak of love so many times. One of your favorite scriptures is 1 Corinthians 13. And it speaks of love. And I understand why. And when things get difficult, you always say to me, oh God, give everything to God and to be okay. Uh, my friend always refer to you as Gogo or Gomanant because every time there's something funeral when you spend weeks at that particular home, and I know that it's difficult for you because you are the last surviving sibling, Guinea, and your husband's family, going Mkhonza or something, and even though you are 83 and you are like you it's affecting your ears, but you are still very very, very fresh, can I gain or inherit the grace of you aging gracefully? And Coco, you are my best friend. You are my go-to person. So thank you so much. Ngwana ga motlaping makoti o ga Mkhonza, ke a rata.
Wow. How was that?
Yeah.
That's something, ne? Yeah, no. Continuing, I want us to now dive deep into your foundation. And yeah, your foundation, man, and what it's been able to do so far and what it's going to do. Just nje awusithi hlaphu nje ukuthi i-foundation kuko konke ingena kanjani? Isukaphi ke indaba ye-foundation?
Funny would you use the name Able because the name of my foundation is Living Able Foundation, We've been running it from 2013, and we basically I wanted to be the voice of the voiceless. I wanted to make sure no child is sitting a car and being locked in. No child should be without the basic education, So that's the main reason behind me starting Living Able Foundation. And it's been like we have so many success stories, and I honestly it's the success stories that make me happy, and nothing is as satisfying as umuntu ezakuwe and Katlego ngiyabonga. So for me it's bigger than it can pay, And also it's also I strongly believe within it's a calling from God. So if I did not answer to the calling, I would be insulting God Himself. So
it's bigger than you.
Yes.
I want us to use this platform or this interview as a teachable moment.
Okay.
Especially, I want us to zone in, as you've said, as the foundation to mama right now, who's sitting there, confused, doesn't know what's happening, doesn't have information. Akazi. Maybe uzoconclude njengoba ngisho ku-interview ukuthi si-treat-a as one thing. What's the first step as umama? Singikhuluma from a parent's perspective. What's the first step you take so that at least you are able to help your child, help your cousin, help, because it can happen to anyone. What's the first step to take?
Okay, firstly, that I'm not just going to say to a woman, because you do get fathers, that are also raising children with disabilities. So, to umzali onomntana okhubazekile, I can't say I know how it feels, because I've never given birth to a child with a disability, But I think the first step is accepting that this is what God has given me. And also to know that uNkulunkulu angeke akunike umthwalo ongeke ukhone ukuwuthwala. So it's very, very important that you take your child as a blessing, because all children are blessings from God, And then secondly, make sure that you do as much research as you can about your child's disability, because unfortunately, back then, like when I was born, there were not like awareness campaigns and for parents, but now we're in 2024. You're able to get to even the government institutions. They have support groups for parents with children with disabilities. And if you feel like you need counseling in order for you to accept, go get your counseling, because usele nangumntana, like it or not, umntana seyakhona. And I would urge you guys, please, from the bottom of my heart, ningalahleki abantwana, because you do not know if someone picks up that child and helps that child go to certain and adopts the child rather. Who knows? And some that child was made to be the next president of the country. And when someone and then you're going to want to come back try president. So that's all I would like to say.
I think hearing you say that, I think this is an open call, because sometimes from Zona to the parents, I think it's an open call to society, because in either format or either way, we all first need therapy as a country, as individuals, as a people. And then the parents need therapy, families need therapy, in a sense, because I don't think we've been trained looking at where this country comes from to even comprehend dealing with such situations or circumstances. Would you say is it possible for us, I'm just calling upon everyone, to make therapy fashionable? To make it a norm, not even fashionable, a norm. You see how certain things are a norm at the back of our hand, we do it. Singafika kanjani to that where it's not stigmatized, it's not for those ones, but across the board, it's normal. How is Angas, if I'm framing it right, how can we make it a norm, man? To say we need to find ways to deal with things.
Guys, baholo, bacha, but especially the African society. A student won't actually, you should go for counseling. When you go along with the person is saying that you are crazy. You're not crazy. You just need to go to someone who knows how to deal with whatever you're going through. I'm not going to you are bewitched or something. So counseling, it helps. It helps so much. You feel liberated afterwards because when you're in a session, the psychologist or counselor, they allow you to speak. And if you want to cry, you cry. If you want to use a punching bag, you will use a punching bag, you know? So, counseling is accessing the ability but it's for anyone and everyone. And it's not even okay. So, another thing is that with counseling or therapy now, you can get it anyway. It doesn't need medical aid, it doesn't need money. Public health centers now have psychologists, psychiatrists, so you have no excuse. For your own good, guys, I would highly recommend therapy for everyone because we all are dealing with it's either childhood traumas or whatever, but like if I had one wish, I would take with me everyone in this world has a therapy session or two.
Nizwile bafethu, I think it's high time sithathe serious because mental health is one huge, especially in today's world and the youth, and even our parents. Like we need to be intentional about it.
Absolutely.
So moving right along, I want us to dive deep into the foundation, some of the great work you've done, G. Abantu bazi what you've done, and also in particular, I'm gonna single out one thing there, honoring Great of KwaThema. You see that one? I shem. Yabo lapha bobukisa, you came out guns blazing. Just paint us a picture, Nje. Some of the work you've done in the advocacy space, some of the work you've done in the lobbying space, and specifically KwaThema, honoring the great in KwaThema.
Okay, so as I said, Living Evil has been in existence for the past 11 years. And we've made sure the Orange Holder Sister Gun. We were together with my mentor Sandy, of which now can I just say something?
Floor is yours.
Sandy, yes. But and I'm not just saying this because we are family and no. navigate with love for you don't even want that association. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for seeing my vision and understanding it, and also being patient with me. Because winning and but now I think I'm making, or I hope I'm making proud. So, infinite food, Sandy Litsi, also known as dead. Nyabonga kakhulu inkosi enomusa ikwenzela kahle and ungaqiniki. Nyabonga.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then paint us a picture nje of some of the ungasabi nje uthi nje hlap nje some of the work you've done, and then we dive deep kakhulu kancane into the honoring of Ikwatsema's great and how it came about.
Okay. So, with Building a Foundation, gone in 2013, there was a lady from Mlingani who reached out to Sandy, and apparently when she reached out to Sandy, it was because we are one that would went on as a community developer rather. So this lady, the Sala, no, who is categorized as a proper had a disability categorized as a profound
Profile.
yes. So it's then we are Google, we are this and also the mental capacity is not there. Yeah, I think we understand that because I was speaking to the lady because we were still in contact. Yeah, and I always give them advice. So she was telling me what actually turned 18. And I'm okay, so did we do anything for her 18th? And she said no, but she understands. Marabula TV. And she heard the song Happy Birthday. She smiled, So somehow she understands what's happening. And one more plea to whoever is watching, if you don't mind. Akhisanang guys, she turned 18 in August, if I'm not mistaken. Akhisanang has never celebrated her birthday. And if you would like to, in a way, contribute to making my birthday month, can you please try and get together and do something for that gorgeous little girl? Not something big, just so that she also experiences that atmosphere of having balloons, people singing for her, and so forth. So I'm speaking to other stakeholders. Guys, let's make it happen. Because I do know with the necessary people can help him.
Uphethe nini?
She turned 18 in August,
August.
you
Okay.
know. So she didn't do any.
Celebrate. Mm.
She's never celebrated in 18 years.
Okay. So basically, we are doing a call out so
Yes.
that we send her something nyana for
Yes,
yena
yes.
to make, even if it's say after, but
Yes.
just something to make her experience
Yes.
that moment.
Yes.
Okay. I hope guys in here as well, anyone watching this on the comments below, it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but your presence, whatever you have, guys, just to make the day special for her and just to say we see her, you understand? And then now, ngiyabona hayi, wenza indumo ezulu lapha onara abantu Katlego. Hayi bo. Yeah, I know unama wonders. Awuthi nje usichazisele nje ukuthi where that idea comes from and how it came about, and what was its sole intention.
Okay. So with the honoring, it was on the 29th of July. I woke up with an idea, and I don't know, but I was like, nothing. It wasn't that. I don't know how, but it went to happen. The lady that was helping us dude, I want us to host a UIQ party this coming Friday. Ukakita mundu biyet. Family, he movie losing the right too. And I've never seen UIQ party a guys, you know, until I think that a month or 2 months before this, Laurent Malik, the actor,
Yes.
yes, he posted with his, he was a lead in the movie DoubleM. Yes. So he posted on the day that the movie came out on Netflix. People from Soweto were joined together. They liked the DoubleM, and it meant so much to him. So, okay, it's the 29th of July.
Which year was this?
2024.
Oh, this year. Okay.
So the movie need to August.
Okay.
So that means we've got less than 2 days,
To put it together.
and I keep on saying it's going to happen. I don't know how, but it's going to happen. So we're busy calling people, going to some places, and we kept on getting no, we can't. Until I think we had lost hope. And then I remember there was a gentleman like at the party earlier in the year, bringing with a group of people and he was like, we're not gonna wait. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Who is this person, by the way?
Well, I call him Unjigs, but Rob Andy the Njigelan. Yes. So I'm like, hey, what do we have to do in Nkosinathi? So when street offers from Twitter account, And I was like, okay, so I'm not here as a disability activist. I am here as a civilian. One of our own is premiering a movie on Friday, and this is what I would like to do. And I was like, when is it? Friday. So I think today is Wednesday, so we've only got tomorrow
On Friday.
and yeah, and so I was like, yes, it's possible, and because I mean I have crazy faith. I don't know where I get this from, but my amount of faith is crazy, you know. So Andy, being the person that he is, he he also liked the idea, you know, and he was like, I'm grateful with you in your intro you said you are not coming here as an activist, you're coming here as a civilian, you know? Okay, so he called a friend of his, Rob Masamula, and they were like, Kenapa Mafuno and so Aubrey, he's got like everything you need when it comes to events. The screens, the sound system, everything. So basically, we needed a screen and a projector, and obviously someone with a Netflix account. Because I don't know. Uh, when when I picked the idea, the option like he called superior and superior like it's not doable, and I not my a city. And when they try to explain, and then though I think we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I realized okay, look, like he's not for it, and yeah, no man. So Bob Andy called the break and thank the Lord, he agreed, and then he because I think like beforehand he needs to go to the venue to see the we set up the nan. So a poster was created on a Thursday with the winner like party entrance is free from this time until this time, and yeah. So it is just about the community coming together to support one of our own, you know. And if I may say so myself, it's a great success. So after that, Mina and obviously had a review meeting. And with the review meeting, I was like, and it was in honor of Katlego Mkhonza. But there are other people who I think deserve to be honored. So kind of we hope like a mini, I'm going to say, prize giving in it in like of a bit of it for like other people, including Gahis. And he was like, okay, what did you have in mind? And I said to him, okay, because Udakito is hectic, so in his honor, with part one, we can, part one of the evening, we can like losing the last two in his honor, and then immediately after the movie ends, we will go to honoring the people.
Okay.
And it was Jonina, Makaula, Elegant Funerals, Pumdilam Theatre, Pastor Tibuhomema, Sandy Letiye, and okay, this one is quite tricky. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
I also made the list of people being recognized. And I was not for the idea, because it was my NCO that was hosting it. I'm the host, and now I'm being honored. I can't honor myself. And that's the biggest issue to me with Alan. I'm going to think with I'm blowing my own horn and whatnot. And well, Andy was like, that's not. And then I'm again like, if it comes my uncle, then I could because now I've done research about you, you've been pushing. So I don't see why not. And I thought, but still, I can't honor myself. And then he was, okay, you can honor the others. Then Tina it's supposed to, we will honor you. And that's how it came about. I was also part of the the of Guatemala's greatest icon.
Wow. That's amazing. Oh, that's impactful, man. That's really impactful. And to just honor these greats and understand it, because we never know sometimes the great people who are in our community. And we don't honor them as a pillar. So that's amazing and impressive.
Exactly.
So, through the grapevine, Shem,
I learned.
ngizwile nje this past week ukuthi ha omunye sisi wamenza i-ambassador of something ngithi ngiya-research hayi angitholi ukuthi yini mara nangusisi phela manje last bekuyi-foundation sekayi-ambassador awuchaze sisi izanazo
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
chaza sisi
there is a community called Lock Nation Africa, where it's all about dreadlocks and the authenticity of dreadlocks and how you are beautiful with your dreadlocks, And Uakwana, the founder of Lock Nation, she was like, babe, like, I want you to be part of this team because we don't have anyone with a disability. You seem like someone who is going to add value to Lock Nation, and we would like for you to just be one of our brand ambassador. And I was like, but me, I come with so many physical challenges. Like, he was like, that's exactly why I'm choosing you. Just to break the barrier and show people with even those with extreme challenges can make it. So, as of the last week, as of like the October, last week of October, I am officially one of the ambassadors of Rock Nation.
That's amazing. Izandla maka. Ah no, that's beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yo, it's in a space of few days and months, we are talking 30 lunch. We are surprised. You are full of shocks. No man, and yeah, moving on right now. Guys, this is a side note from me, ne? Ngiyakhuluma nalo sis, ne? And ngiyakhuluma yongihleli naye la siyakhuluma ku WhatsApp, ne? And siyakhuluma mpela, ne? Unokungisendela i-voice note engathi ingoma ne 10 minutes.
Oh,
Ngiyimamele, ne? But I was shocked to discover ukuthi uyazichatela. Like, her. Yeah, nah, like, angazi ngifuna comprehend. Futhi ngoba ngathi ngisengcondweni yami ngifuna ukuyidemonstrate lento ayibonise. Because namanje I can't fathom. I can't comprehend. Lento namanje iyangishaya.
yeah.
Guys, one of all our team nje ngicela lethele usisi iphone. Nisibonele le shocking engidiscovered.
Yeah, because explaining it would be.
Uyi-explain kuba ngathi ngikhuluma inganekwane. Chef Supreme ungamgaya ne?
Can you just press on the side? The side of the home. Please press it.
Hi, bo. Hey. Like, lama voice note engazwa.
Yeah.
Wenza so.
Yeah.
Hayi bo Katlego. Like amaphela. Like for real.
For real. And no one told me. It's just something that I
Sure.
told myself.
Hi. Guys, no. Like something in process.
Iyangishokha. Nathi, please pardon me. It is November is National Disability Awareness Month, and I get a lot of questions. Okay, what's your diagnosis? Like, yeah, things like so. I just like to give some kind of awareness. So, do I look at you?
No. I think for the benefit of the viewer, ungawakhablisa nje uthi khap. Khulume nje nabo ukhululeke.
Okay, so viewers at home, work or wherever you are streaming this from, I am a quadriplegic because I do not have the usage of all four of my limbs. So, if you were to cut the word into two, the first one is QUAD, and that's the quad, quad meaning four. So, and then there's paraplegic. Paraplegics are those that unfortunately can be due to accidents, due to spinal injuries or polio, and then the child from waist down, so they cannot use their legs. So I hope going forward you are empowered and this teaches you something.
That's amazing. Before sivala ne, futhi asivali sibeka ama tut to be continued. I heard Kuti hosting something. You're hosting something very important, which aims to raise awareness, create a community where we can dialogue, we can teach each other, we can correct each other. Tell us more. And Gutiendagala Gopi ni ganja.
Before I tap into that, I would be doing an injustice to my sector if I now play nice with you.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, as I was going through your statuses, I saw you're hosting a hiking whatever, and I was like, okay, then South Africa really good. North Carolina as a country, and you asked me, what do I mean, and it's because in as much as we are pushing to be included by society, society does things that don't include us. I'm not throwing stones at you, but I'm just making you going forward. You think of outside. So I'm actually challenging you, challenging you as an individual. So I can't go hiking. Obviously, I cannot. So, and even if I can say no, I'll attend and then wait for the other to finish hiking. What am I going to do when you guys are hiking? So I'm just gonna sit there and wait for you? No. No, absolutely not. And you are not the only person. No, I still fight with people. I think you remember just how passionate I was when I was addressing the hiking issue. So going forward with them.
Yeah, no. In a sense, I'd like to apologize because I think in looking in hindsight, angicabanganga deeply for me. I'm recently exposed to the sector and I didn't think it through and through, but it challenges me now to think deeper, to do further research, to see how creatively I can address such issues. And I thank you because at that moment, my heart wanted to be defensive, but I wanted to hear Nakona, what do you mean exactly? So that I understand. You understand? Because there's things that is a habit, and to break that, Kuba, it's a fight, but for that, namnyabonga. And yeah, man, we can do better, I think, as a nation. And yeah, we can take over and just tell us about the event, and then so if I want to reach happy. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the 3rd of December is. Do I look at the order?
Yeah, no, there's no rules.
Okay. Let me just. So the 3rd of December is International Day for Persons with Disabilities. So as the DoubleM Foundation, we thought it fit to have a completely different theme, which is integration and infrastructure within early childhood development. And the reason why we want to do this. It's something because we believe if social development, the Department of Education, the Department of Health come together and like it's very obvious with you. No, not every child with a disability would cope in a mainstream school, but those that can, because it's important that such conversations are had, and I can never think would or remember would a conversation like this was ever had. So it took someone with guts, which is me, but to challenge these three departments. Why? Because as a child, you are very, but you look like a little man, you know. So when you are a child and you interact with another child with a disability, then growing up you would understand, oh, okay, long you know, so it's, and of course it also stops the mocking, the discrimination, and also the self esteem lowered as a child, because you are being mocked for something that you did not apply for. So that's the reason why we are having this dialogue. And personally, I feel like the conversation is going to be one for the books, because, like I said, I've never heard there is something like this. So it's happening on the 3rd of December 2024 at S04 daycare center, which is next door to an old age. I'm hoping with see, and I'm speaking, or if you are watching, the team would be able to add the poster, but if not, it's fine. But you can reach me on Facebook, Living Able Foundation, Instagram, Living Able Foundation, WhatsApp, it's 067 834 1080. Let me repeat that one last time. 067 834 1080. Thank you. You're all invited.
Wow. I'd like to say from the team, Eastern Podcast Files, and everyone in the community, siyabonga. Ngathi ungaqhubeka, ngathi ungathola amandla. I know it's not easy. Amalanga awafani, but can you find strength to keep on going? And thank you, man, for your heart and everything. Astretila, you know, we might meet again. There you have it, Bafetu. It's your boy, Township Hustler. Nkosinathi Zwane Bafetu. It's another episode of the Eastern Podcast Files. Hope unifundile, nakhabula, and learned something. May you take this mission forward in your own individual space. May you connect with us everywhere. We are the Eastern Podcast Files, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, you can name it. We're the Eastern Podcast Files. Maungena lapho uzobona nje. Uzobona nale episode is gonna drop soon. Subscribe, like, share, make noise, amplify. But for me, your boy Township Hustler, woo! Signing out.